What's up, everybody? This is Henry Fleischer here from the Cannabis Dispatch, also the CBD networking group on Facebook. And I have a very special guest today. I have Jeremy Dybdahl from BC Hemp Company. So, Jeremy, tell us a little bit about BC Hemp Company.
So hello, everyone. Thanks for having me on, Henry. We started our company upon the signing of the 2018 Farm Bill here in Southwest Michigan. We're a 3-partner ownership group. We're 3 friends and graduated high school together, and we decided to come together and try to make a change for the better in our community and surroundings. So we started BC, and we've grown a total of 107 acres in the past 2 years. We have developed a farm to table product line with over 40 different SKU items. And we distribute to a bunch of local businesses in our Southwest Michigan region, Chicago as well, and Indiana. So that's what we got going on. We're actually moving into a new location here in Berrien Springs, Michigan. May 14th is our grand opening. So that's what we got going on.
Oh, awesome. What was the toughest thing you went through when you first opened up?
Really just biggest struggles were the farming side, really just getting that all figured out, getting the product line figured out as well, where we wanted to go, who our target audience was going to be, etc. But yeah, finding sales channels as well. We were sitting on biomass for quite a while in 19 and into 20. So that was another difficult thing, not really having the market set up nationwide was a hindrance to our operations. So, but, we got it all figured out. We've, got a lot processed, and we have a lot of crude material, a lot of raw oils, and a lot of finished product.
Oh, awesome. And what would you say is the toughest part about having a business too in this current year in 2021?
Somewhat the decline of retail sales. We are a wholesale distributor, so we do have a retail outlet as well, but our focus is B2B sales. Having some of those businesses decline in sales during the COVID pandemic, that was a struggle for us for sure. But you got to adapt, and you got to redirect, and that's kind of what we did. We found a couple different avenues for new sales channels, new products that we released during that time to help boost our revenue and whatnot. So yeah, and then moving into a new facility also, during 2020, that was a huge hurdle for us, in regards of, material pricing and everything like that. The inputs became a lot higher than anticipated. So, but hey, we're on the home stretch. Literally, I'm in the building right now, doing a couple little finishing touch things and setting up our storefront. So, yeah.
Oh, awesome. So what was the biggest adjustment you had to make at the start of the pandemic once COVID-19 hit?
Really, our COVID guidelines for our employees. We had about 25 seasonal employees that we had to, make sure we were taking care of, making sure that they were safe, providing them with the protective gear, equipment that's needed, because there was a lot of, close contact workplace navigations that we had to do. So getting the CDC protocols and everything for our in-office staff, really that was a big part of it, because we were, right in the middle of planting season and, full bore farming time. So yeah, it was just a crazy time. Everybody can attest to that. It was a very, very intense time when the pandemic started.
Definitely. And if a customer was to choose between your business and 3 others just like yours, why would you suggest they would give you a try first?
We are a true farm to table company. We strive for quality. We're a no spray. We use all OMRI listed sprays, so pretty much essential oil type stuff. So we have full control over all of our products. So we can, show the person where the hemp came from in our field. We can show them where it's made. We can show them, that type of quality control that we have. And most of our competitors, they have a similar deal, but we have a different variety of products as well. We have holistic grade pet treats that is actually one of our best sellers. Meat free, really high quality pet treats there that we have to offer. And another thing is, we're local individuals focused on the community. We work with a bunch of different organizations, scholarship organizations and stuff like that. We're very involved in the community, and that's, something that we have, on our backs as well. So yeah, that's kind of sets us apart.
Oh, awesome. What's the number one way you currently bring in new customers?
What was that?
What's the number one way you bring in new customers?
What's the number one way we bring in customers?
Yeah.
Advertisement, word of mouth. Word of mouth is our biggest one. That's something that we've really strived off of is, having customers that are returning customers, and then they tell their friends how the product is working for them with the different ailments that they have, which, the different pains that they have as well. And hey, if their pups liking it too, they, recommend it to other pet owners in the community. That's kind of the biggest thing. Business owners, they are mostly coming to see us because they're noticing an influx in new revenue streams. Essentially, CBD is a pretty big product right now, and a lot of hype is around it, and they're trying to test the water. So that's another way that we're getting business at the moment.
Oh, cool. And what role has the internet played in your business becoming more prevalent?
Man, the internet, there's been a lot of hurdles that we've had to jump through in regards of that credit processing, the things that you can and cannot say in regards to your website with credit processors. So they'll do a whole vet of your website to make sure that you're not saying that it 100% cures this, that, or the other. But the internet sales, it's awesome because we can ship out to all 50 states. And, we're working on a bunch of different SEO optimization, trying to get people from, all over the country to click on our website rather than clicking on, the hundreds of other companies that are out there that sell CBD. So yeah, internet is huge for us, online sales, etc. So.
Oh, awesome. And if you take a look 6 months to a year down the line, where would you like to see your business?
We would like to be, in most of the Midwest states, product wise, and that's going to be one of our big pushes is to, expand our roots per se into some of the other Midwest states and try and get our product out there a little bit further. That's what I would say. Getting comfortable in this new location as well. That's going to be a big thing too. Getting our feet on the ground over here is going to be something that's going to be huge for our company.
Oh, awesome. And ideally too, what would be your ideal role within your company as the business grows in terms of day to day?
Goals, really just sticking to our quality processes, gaining a solid customer base day by day, growing with our community, educating our community. And, if we can do that, I feel like, every day is going to be a good day if we can educate and maybe gain a customer or two every day is what our goals are going to be.
Awesome. Well, what's the biggest challenge you have faced when farming the crops?
I'd say the biggest challenge, just maintenance. Without the ability to, spray like weed killer, like most conventional farmers do, we have to go out there and we actually have to, pick or hoe weeds through our rows. You can do a lot of different techniques, but yeah, we actually had individuals out there, taking care of the weed situation. Another key issue is, you got to make sure that you're watching your THC percentage, making sure that that doesn't spike. And that can be done by genetics or, feeding it too much, this, that, or the other as well. So you got to be very, very careful about stuff like that and choosing the right genetics as well.
Oh, gotcha.
So those are some of the tough points we've had.
So yeah, for anybody who's listening to, what would cause a rise in the THC in some of these plants, but other than genetics?
Some people say that, having too high of nitrogen or phosphorus in the soil can somewhat spike the THC percentage. But mostly it's genetic based. If you have a quality genetic, then you usually don't have to worry about that. You just got to make sure that you're doing your in-field testing. Once flowering starts, I'd suggest, maybe a week after or 2 weeks after flowering starts, start taking your in-field samples to make sure that your product is going to be compliant, so you can harvest. Because at that point in time, even your input costs are substantial. So doing in-field testing, making sure you have good quality genetics is something that you really need to make sure that you're doing first and foremost to protect yourself and your investment.
Gotcha. What do you guys do too when you find male plants?
Oh, male plants. We are out there, daily doing our checks, drive-bys, walk-bys, walkthroughs. When we find a male plant, which, we hope that we never do, but, in the instance that we do, which we have, we've had a lot of multiple male situations in the field, and we just pull them out, toss them into a trash bag, and dispose of them properly. Because a seeded crop also can stop the production of cannabinoids and potentially spike THC as well.
Oh, got it. So, is there any uses for male plants?
Really, I haven't really seen any uses for them, unless you are going to do you could potentially do like a little hempcrete sample or something from that. You can, if you want to, but I would suggest, if you're growing for CBD, if you have a male plant, 100% destroy it, because pollen can travel quite a distance. So you don't want that to affect the CBD, the cannabinoid production of your plants that are in the field that are not males.
Oh yeah, so I guess people can call that toxic masculinity. Yeah. So you mentioned too that your pet products, you believe, you said they're your best selling one, too. So what other product would you recommend somebody try?
So we have a couple different salves. So it's like a muscle joint salve for achy pains you have in any joint, back pain, muscle strains. We have those products. We have a jam as well. We have a strawberry and a triple berry jam that's CBD infused. We're going to be coming out with some CBD gummies as well. Those are in the R&D phase with a good company around here by us. And so they're going to be manufacturing some gummies for us. And those are some of the unique products that we got.
Oh, wow. And when you mentioned jelly too, so you can do a PB and J and CBD sandwich.
Yes, sir. They're fantastic. We partnered with a local company around here, and we're in the fruit belt of of the country. So we grow a bunch of different varieties of fruits, and we paired up with a good company that manufactures the jam for us, and we give them the CBD, and it's a perfect match.
Oh yeah.
Really good product there.
Wondering too that like peanut butter could probably be infused with CBD as well.
Yes. Yep. That's a product that we've done some R&D on as well. It was going to be added to our pet line. So maybe down the road, we'll be coming out with a infused peanut butter as well.
Which other food products would you like to see infused with CBD as well?
So we do, not we, but we have a lot of, what's it called? Dried fruit that we have here in Southwest Michigan. That'd be a unique product. Maybe some dried apples or dried peaches or cherries. That'd be a very unique product that I'd say would be cool to see infused with CBD.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I was thinking too. What about CBD infused ice cream or like?
Oh yeah, ice cream. I mean, honey. We have an R&D project going on honey right now. That's probably going to be a product we put out here soon, maybe in like some honey sticks or something like that. So yeah, the possibilities are endless, my friend. A really neat thing that we're excited to see come our way is, all the building materials. Our countertop in our storefront is actually one of the first in the nation made from hemp wood. So it's from a company down in Murray, Kentucky, called Hempwood. And here, I'll show you it. And they gave us this product.
Whoa.
And it's just a beautiful product, extremely durable. And it's one of the first in the country, man, made from this product. It's a really neat aesthetic look. So yeah, that's something that's unique about our store is we're trying to highlight as much as we can some of the different industries that are going to be created out of the growing of industrial hemp. So, we're not just focused on our products. We're focused on industry-wide success, and that's something that also can potentially set us apart as well. We want to highlight all the people, all the players that are making this industry what it is going to be in the future.
Yeah, I was thinking too, like for the construction industry, there will be businesses coming out that'll specialize specifically with hemp-related products. So like you mentioned,
yes.
Hempcrete, even wood, maybe they'll build houses from wood.
Yeah, I mean they're building houses right now. U.S. Hemp Authority, they're working on a bunch of different products and projects right now. There's hemp blocks being made. Insulation. I was out in Denver, Colorado for NOCO 7 and just saw the influx of different materials that are being, manufactured out of this product. And it's just amazing. So.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, very interesting.
So instead of like a brick house, you'll have a hemp brick house.
Yep.
Even too, I guess with like your patios will be made from hemp stones, not the traditional concrete stones.
Yep. It's flame resistant, mold, mildew resistant, pest resistant. It's got a great R value. It's a good product. And until building codes change, you're not going to see as much, but you will start to see some of those building codes changed. So that people can utilize this material, this product, and then you're going to see an influx of the actual fiber hemp being produced all around the country. Yeah. So that's going to be a very, very amazing thing when that happens.
So a house made from hemp wood's going to have less insects than one from traditional wood.
Yeah.
Oh, so that'll be the dream house then to have it.
And it's more durable. And it's got that R value too. It's got the R value built into the construction material. So you're not having to, as thoroughly insulate. So it's just a win-win from what I've seen, and some of the different companies that are doing this. It's just very interesting to hear and to see what they're doing. So yeah, I would love to have my house built out of hemp wood, but it doesn't look like, that's going to be allowed in Michigan as of yet. So fingers crossed. I hope we can get those codes changed so we can start doing that.
Oh yeah, of course. And that's what other industries too do you see like really grow off utilizing hemp products as well?
The plastics industry is going to be huge. There was a company at NoCo that was doing hemp 3D printed hemp glasses.
Whoa.
So the frames of the glasses were made from 3D printed hemp plastic. Plastics is going to be a very huge part of the hemp industry. I think it's going to be a while for it to catch on, but right now there are companies that are manufacturing hemp plastics in the United States.
I mean, the thing with hemp plastic too, it's biodegradable.
100%.
Yeah, it'll be better for the oceans too. There's a lot of the plastic can wrappers or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, better for the ocean, better for the people that want to throw their Wendy's trash out. I mean, I'm hoping that everyone one day switches to a biodegradable plastic, so that I mean, if you do have to throw your trash out your window, it won't be that big of a deal, but man, it just makes me sick to see, the audacity of people that just want to throw their trash out. It's just pathetic. But yeah, that's neither here nor there, but
oh yeah, even trash bags can be made from hemp plastic.
100%. Yep. 100%. So any and everything can and will be made from it. So it's just, hopefully some of these big corporations pick it up and they're able to, utilize it, make it part of their programs, part of their SOPs, part of their operations.
Yeah, even like hemp clothing too is better than like regular. Yep. It's more stronger, it lasts longer.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, paper too. I mean, that's the Declaration of Independence.
That was something really cool. There was a lot of paper. One of the highlights of that convention was it was almost like a pillar that was made from a big roll of hemp paper, and you'd see those at every entrance of the convention. It was just amazing to see. It's like, oh my goodness, this is what's going on right now. It's not like, oh, this is going to be so cool when it happens, but no, it's happening. It's actually happening. So it's really, really awesome to see the development of all these different companies and, inventions and all the very unique entrepreneurs that are coming out of the woodwork and, transforming woodworking. So.
Of course. I think another thing too, like I know we have like 420s, like the day to celebrate cannabis and hemp. I feel like there's gonna be other events coming out too. Like I think there should be a 420 week. Even what about like July 4th? That should be like that's our country's freedom was written on hemp paper.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's something, that's a good point you bring up. There 100% should be a day or a week of hemp, just, highlighting what it can do. Education, that's one of the biggest things that we're going to be doing here at our new facility is, every other week we're going to be holding educational seminars for the community to come and, interact with what we have going on. Not only our products, like I said, it's going to be focused around an industry-wide topic. It's not just going to be about BC. It's going to be about, the entire industry and what it has to offer our community and our world. So that's something that's going to be really fun and good. It's going to be amazing to share that with the community because, it's something that they need to know. and, also differentiate, industrial hemp from marijuana as well. There's just a bunch of different things that the community needs to know. And that's what we are going to provide them here in Southwest Michigan.
Yeah. Because I know going back to like the holidays too, because you think about drinking, there's a lot of days revolving around that. You can think of Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah.
It's like Halloween and some other holidays. I think the same should be for like cannabis too. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Days.
So in 2019, we did a Hemp and Harvest Festival in downtown Eau Claire, Michigan. And this year we're doing it as a 2-day festival, and it's going to be at the historic Benton Harbor Fruit Market. And the Benton Harbor Fruit Market was once the world's largest fruit market in the world. And that's just right down the road from us here in Benton Harbor. So we're going to be putting on a massive hemp festival. It's going to, highlight pretty much every aspect of the industry. A bunch of different companies. We're going to incorporate, farmers markets and stuff like that as well. Local farms. Try to bring that part back to the community as well. Like, local farms, small farms. They used to be the focal point and the only area that people could get food in our area, and those are kind of fading away at the moment. And hopefully we can start, bringing some of those people back and highlighting those a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
So with this festival,
I think too, like at one point, like steel was a big industry in the U.S. and some of those cities became run down. I believe like they could take those abandoned warehouses and houses and make them into grow operations that would give jobs back to those communities.
Yeah, I agree. And you're seeing it right now. I mean, the cannabis industry is one of the bigger booming industries right now as we speak. And, let alone let some of these big corporations start investing into, hempcrete, building materials and stuff like that. It's going to be a huge influx of more job opportunities. It's a brand new industry. So when you talk about the steel industry and how many people are employed by that industry alone, if industrial hemp could do, half of that, we're talking about some serious numbers and, jobs that can be created from it. So yeah, very, very, very interesting industry that we have going on right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's still very new.
In the infancy, 100%. It's not, we're not even at the first scratch of the ground floor. So it's going to be an amazing thing. And man, I'm just very thankful to be a part of, some of it, it's just going to be incredible to see.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a multi-trillion-dollar business. What it's looking
without
like.
a doubt.
Without a doubt. Yeah. I think the growth rate is also going to be it's way more than any other industry in the future, how they're projecting it out.
Yep.
Yeah, and I know. What advice would you give to somebody who's trying to enter the hemp or cannabis industry or business?
Definitely do a lot of research before. Figure out what your niche is going to be. That's what really sets people apart, is if they're able to find a niche. Find good partners. Assemble a good team that's passionate, not only about the monetary avenues of this industry, but passionate about what this industry can and will do for us as a, worldwide community. That's the biggest thing, man. I mean, I'm very passionate about what the plant can do for us as a humanity. In regards to the building materials and its medicinal value. So there's a lot of things that you can really pinpoint and be passionate about. Pollution. If you, like you said, that's a big point, and that's something that people can really get behind and be passionate with, and that can be their niche. That can be what they focus on and get into. But definitely, do a lot of research. Talk to somebody like me, talk to somebody like yourself before getting into it. Pick people's brains that are in the industry. There's, you're gonna easily be able to, look up a company and get in touch with somebody. So, feel free to reach out to myself. And if you're thinking about getting into it, I can try to give as much valuable information as possible with my experience. And yeah, that's what I would say. Try to find a niche, try to talk to somebody that has been in it, you know, and has ran into those hurdles and, you know, figured out a way to get over those. So yeah, that's what I would suggest.
Awesome. And if said person is trying to contact you too, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
Best way to get a hold of me, you can go to www.bchempcompany.com, and we have a, you know, like contact page there. We also have, you know, a Facebook page as well. This BC Hemp Co. You can look us up there. I'm actually the one who answers messages on Facebook, so I will be there to answer any questions, and we can set up a phone call after that as well. So that's a good way to contact.
Great. Yeah. Thank you for being on this interview. You're more than welcome to come back for future interviews. And
awesome. I'd love to.
Yes, we look forward to hearing about the grand opening.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, this is what's really cool about the community is we have the Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber of Commerce coming to do a ribbon cutting for us. Our bank, who has been extremely supportive of us, they're coming to, you know, do the grand opening with us as well. They've been very supportive. I actually work with their compliance team and, like, you know, helping with a bunch of different regulatory things. So it's going to be an amazing community event. We're going to go live on Facebook. Yeah, we're going to have a couple news channels out here. So it's the first cannabis business in Berrien Springs history. So it's a pretty big deal, and yeah, it's going to be fun, man.
Awesome. Yes, thank you again. Henry here signing off.